And reacting to somebody calling transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube, DeviantArt, that are responsive comments. I made, screen caps of comments that are responsive comments I made against these deviant lifestyles, and a few other things. Trigger warning. Let's continue on with these people trying to say that they're lying is not lying when it is 100% totally lying. Just right there, in your face. No. Let's go. Your local non-binary here, says someone. Person born with one set of reproductive organs who's trying to lie and say they're not the biological sex they are. Dysphoria is different for everyone. No, it isn't. It's the same. It's fear. Bad news. When my experience, I did feel revulsion, depression, anxiety about my birth sex. I know that fully transitioning to male, okay, so it's a female. Fully transitioning to male wouldn't help. So I transition at all. That makes sense. It's a strange gray area. I'm not quite fitting in anywhere. That's what uniqueness is through the mind. You have your birth sex, and you have your personality. You have your mind. You have your mind, and your mind is your mind. So, you are a different kind of female. So what the freak? Continue on here. I say perhaps it's the stereotype of what your birth sex is rather than your birth sex that is a problem. So a hormone makes you want to hide the biological sex of your body? Fear is also plausible. They're trying to find anything they can to excuse this bad behavior, but I can't on it. It's not the hormone itself. Yes, it is. No, it's not the hormone at all. It's the thought process. Like I said, a previous response is the body's sensitivity to androgen, a thing that was made up to allow us to do whatever they want to do, to cause people to feel as though they do not belong within the binary, which is ridiculous because, of course, stereotypes. Fear. Continue on. Please thoroughly read my responses. Again, as they're not want to argue over a point that I already stated, I'm not scared of my sex, then why am I trying to hide it? Why are you trying to hide it? I understand that it isn't something you can change. I made my peace with that. It's discomfort and disgust, yes, but not fear. So excuse me, I continue to cower in fear over the stuff that I say I'm not afraid of. Continue on here. You could just lie about what sex you not lie about what sex you are and act like you want to act. That could work. I've always acted as I wish. My transition. And it's far from the only component of being trans. It's the only thing you need to do. Yeah. Basically, lying is the problem. Instead of just acting as you want to lie too. Bad news. Doesn't work for me to not lie, but it should. It takes time. I'm sure many other trans folks here would agree that lying is the best way to get through life. It's the worst way to get through life. It's one of the worst, most dangerous things you can ever do. So don't do it. I'm glad you don't have to experience this. It's a living hell, yes, caused by lies. On here. I'm not going to ask you to become an expert on the topic, just that you try to understand that this isn't something that will go away by just acting differently. Other than the fact, of course, if we were to stop messing around lying about our biological sex, and learn that we are just unique individuals, unique people who can do our own stuff, not lie, just go, live, things will be better. Continue on here. Totally is part of it, but it's not the whole story. No, you gotta lie too. No, you don't. Go. If you can act as you wish, why transition? Seems pointless. I say, it's not pointless. It totally is pointless, 100%. I wouldn't be able to feel whole and true to truly myself. Unless I physically and medically transition start lying, which is wrong. That's a lie. Like I really said, behavior is the only component to transition. It's disguise and deception as well. Foreign, yes, but the physical transition, to lie more effectively. We need to lie. You need to. No, you don't. Transitioning is denial. Preferred pronouns are lies. You say you have to look like you want, to feel like you want. No, you don't. You are you now. And I'll always be you, and you will always be you, no matter what you look like. Go. Someone said, I say someone else. So you use that book cover, binary? Oh, yeah, anything too? Oh, binary. They can help you with anything. That's the of it. Math, or math words. They're not math words. Getting on here. I got personal therapy. Look at the mirror naked. That is your body, except it has yours. Laugh. Only laugh from my butt off. Imagine if you're so big in 2020. It doesn't matter what year it is. Fighting against lies is always good. Get a life, you rat. Your webcomics. Like, imagine denying the reality that is your body. Oh, wait, you will actually do that. Gotcha. Here, folks. This is going off about something you haven't researched and denying scientific facts that I like. Backed up by years of bogus research. You can deny the valid that's not valid. Condition that called gender dysphoria for me. A condition called gender dysphoria. That's fear, anger, hatred. The dark side, wrongness. Like, well, I've researched it, I say, and I clearly see that it is wrong. The brain argument does not work because no matter what brain looks like, it's still a brain. Yeah, got time. Still a brain. Only males have testicles and only females have ovaries. The feeling you were born in the wrong body is wrong, not your body. Yep, true, 100%. Oh, someone says, well, clearly you're looking at the wrong places, the places that I don't like, that tell the truth, not the ones that I like, that tell lies. Try asking some actual trans people about their experiences. I have, and it proves you right. Here, this is your cue to ask me to learn. They ask me, ask me, actually learn instead of remaining closed-minded and ignorant of lies. Here's how it is. I was born with XY chromosomes, male. And actually, what? It's actually male. XY chromosomes are male. Friend, things got a little mixed up here. XY chromosomes are male. Okay. Let's see if this person is actually male or female. Actually, I've shown signs of severe gender dysphoria from a young age. Fear of what could happen because of what biological sex you are. I have never been entirely comfortable in my entire life, but wearing a binder, female, damaging the breasts to hide them, and baggy clothes to hide other curves. Female, XX chromosomes. My goodness, when you're trying to, say you're smarter than me, you gotta actually, show that you are. Come on, guys. Very close to the massive step there through lies. How happy I was when I put on a binder for the first time to lie about my biological sex. When I am gendered, lied correct about when I am gendered correctly through lies by strangers because I deceive them into thinking I'm male isn't something I'm making up. Yes, the quick, easy, the quick and easy way of lying about your biological sex is not the same. It definitely gives you quick gratification, but of course, there's always the underlying fear that someone will find out the truth. If you were able to told the truth, then for a while you would be not happy about it, but eventually you'll learn that it's okay. It's actually the best way. It takes time. The truth takes time. Okay, following the ways of the truth of God. Continue on. Wrongly. Living as a boy, lying about being a boy, makes you really happy through lies. And making your life way better through lies, and improve mental health through lies. Significant. This should be all the proof you need. Ignore all that science stuff. Look at this testimony of mine. Through lies, things got better. No, they didn't. It is all proof I need to show how deceptive that lifestyle is. This lifestyle is to both the people who practice it and the people around them. Instead of hiding what you are from people and lying to them about it, you must learn to accept your body as is and learn not to hate it. Hating on it is the first step to accepting it. Yes, you got to learn to live with it. Go. Change people's lives. What the heck is this? You forgot pleasure? You only have sex for reproduction. What a boring sex life. And they have your own admission that you do things for the rewards. Okay, that's that person. Yeah, life is not fantasy, although it rarely is because I'm using lies. Anyone on here? Go. Oh yeah. Someone was saying about stuff about that. This whole argument about how God hates magic but uses magic. Here's how it goes. No eyes because they got excuse. What's up? This is yours. Also, you like to be worse than being right, just like everyone else. Also for doing wrong, you like the good feelings, but there's more. This day I call heaven and earth, the heavens and the earth as witnesses against you. They have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Now choose curses. Now choose life, so you and your children may live. Deuteronomy 30:15. While God hates is not supernatural power, but people rebelling against Him and seeking other sources of that power to do what they want to do, even though It is against his ways. It will destroy them. 8. Hear, O my people, and I will warn you. O Israel, if only you would listen to me. There must be no strange God among you, nor shall you bow to a foreign God. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt. Open wide your mouth, and I will fill it. But my people will not listen to me, and Israel will not obey me. So I gave them up to their stubborn hearts, to follow in their own devices. If only my people would listen to me. If Israel would follow my ways, how soon I would subdue their enemies, and turn my hand against their foes. Those who hate the Lord would feign obedience, and their doom would last forever. But I would feed you with the finest wheat, with honey from the rock would I satisfy you. Psalms 81. And because of Jesus' sacrifice, all people can be God's people. And yes, Jesus did take the punishment for our sins on himself, so he will not have to take it.